Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing The Expanse. This is Season 5, Episode 8, titled Hard Vacuum. We are nearing the end of the season here, and holy shit, what a season it has been so far. Big events like, of course, what happened on Earth with the rocks being thrown at Earth by Mako and the Free Navy. And then everything, you know, with like the character journeys in this season. I think that has been like really the standout, because we got our main characters on like different journeys and going back to their past in a way. And it just brings up a lot of trauma, a lot of emotion, and especially the last one with Naomi. Like, holy shit. It was difficult not to get teary-eyed watching that episode. And then with the ending, whoa, her just jumping out like that. I'm still holding out hope that maybe Sid is alive. They were able to like get him in and get some oxygen inside of him again. Like, I don't know. And then, of course, like what all you guys have told us in the comments, and we also looked it up afterwards, and they talked about it on the after show with Wes and Ty, like how it really works out in vacuum. That it's not like as soon as you are exposed to space, then you just die and your head explodes and whatever it is. And like we've seen in other movies, like it's more realistic, and we really like that. But anywho, do you want to say something?
I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's been long days, plural. But last time it really helped watching The Expanse. It really, made me
Wake up,
yeah. So maybe it's gonna be the same this time, but if I'm a little bit distant or tired, it's
just that. And obviously this one is coming out like it's a Thursday. Usually we post these reactions on Wednesdays, but it was because it was a very long work day for Kat, and we didn't get to watch the episode until very late in the evening, and I'm not gonna like spend my entire night editing. I want some sleep as well. So yeah, that's the reason for the delay. But anywho, let's jump into it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for The Legend of Korra at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And here we go.
Oh, they're actually...
Yeah. Can't be easy.
Pedaling a bit?
Or... some sort of like mopeds.
That sign back there was right. We got about another.
Are they? Oh, they're peeing.
We can slow down if you need to.
I think the blocker meds have finally flushed out.
Nice.
It's just
This must be some kind of old people song.
Okay.
Old people, yeah.
The ones who could manage to leave probably did.
What are we gonna do when we get to Baltimore?
Good question.
I don't know exactly.
Do you know where we might find a ship? It'd be really hard for us to get there by ourselves.
We're gonna need help then.
Maybe it has something to do with her family?
Maybe?
The ship that she's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Bratna,
Well, fuck.
you saw what happened.
Yes.
Yeah, you were right. Damn it.
She wanted to die.
What?
She didn't have to kill Sin. She didn't kill him. You did.
What?
Excuse me? What the fuck kind of a thing is that to say to your son? Right after he just watched, like, he thought he saw his mother die. Damn. I'm gonna miss that character.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Naomi. Fuck. Can you disarm that? Do not disconnect when armed, and it is armed.
Fuck.
Damn, like the prosthetic makeup and stuff, like it's really well made. What? Voices? Oh.
It's the bait.
Yep.
Maybe they handed a sample to another ship before we spotted them.
I doubt it.
Orders to destroy the sample and not be captured.
And it's a job for us. Fine by me.
Stealth rocket?
What do you think is going to happen when he realizes he can't find her?
I don't know if that's an option for him.
Well, it is for me. They're going on a suicide mission just to save his girlfriend.
So quiet.
Never see so many dead bodies in one ship before.
They look like they were a faction. They were Mata Kubilea. In the tribunal we held, they voted death for Marco.
Oh.
Yep.
Marco kills those who defy him, and we pick the bodies clean. Repressurizing.
Yep.
What the hell is this fucker doing?
She wants to take over?
We did not attack them. They attacked us. We protect our allies and destroy our enemies.
Why do I find it hard to believe?
Oh shit.
Oh, breathe, man.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
We will not stop until Marco Anaros and all his associates have been hunted down and made to answer for the atrocities they've committed. And this journey will not end until we are victorious. The future of this planet, the future of humanity demands it.
All right, just don't condemn all belters now, please.
Yeah.
Make sure people understand. It's not all belt. Oh, he doesn't know that, of course. It's just fine speech. Fine speech.
Just in time for the inauguration.
This is a funny coincidence, actually. Or maybe not funny. Oh shit, Baltimore is looking different. Holy fuck. At least they didn't just shoot him straight away, like
Right.
sort of promised, but all of a sudden, different times.
Only you could survive an asteroid attack and then willingly walk into a more dangerous situation.
Things have changed enough that the old rules didn't apply to the new situation.
Who the hell is this?
Peaches.
Clarissa, islands are private enclaves for wealthy people, vacation houses that are mostly empty, and each has a hangar with a suborbital shuttle.
Yeah, okay, it did have something to do with her family.
Jules Pierre Mao. Insane.
Yes. That one.
Hard times all around, I guess.
Can you get us there?
What's in it for me?
You're not gonna make it.
Fuck you, Timmy. I carved my
Oh, she's like, Timmy?
I'm not talking about a handbag princess.
I knew this woman once.
Fellow royalty?
No, fellow inmate. She killed her children, all 5 of them. She talked about them like they were still alive, like when she got up the next morning, they'd still be there. I thought she was crazy, but she came up to me one day and said, I know they're dead, but I know I'm dead too. You're the only bitch in here who thinks she's still alive.
Whoa.
As soon as she said that, I knew. The person I was dead.
Come on, Eric.
Starting over isn't always bad.
So are you in? Good. It's a long trip. I saw a case of that tequila that maybe we should take some of that.
Make the ride a little shorter. I feel that way.
The ring is as important to Mars as it is to Earth. If Inaros is heading towards the outer planets, destroying the ring might be his next objective. Our citizens need to see that we can apply pressure. How can we flush him out?
We cut him off at the knees.
How?
We have put together Palace Station is the one I think we should focus on.
How many belters are on that station?
Between 9 and 13,000.
Don't fucking...
So the majority of casualties could still be innocent civilians.
Exactly.
The millions and counting of ours that they killed.
If we start murdering innocent belters, we'll radicalize every belter who does not support
Exactly.
North.
Listen to our Sorala. For fuck's sake. Her hands. Oh, fuck. Oh. Good thinking, good thinking.
Oh. Like the world's worst sunburn.
Mm-hmm. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh.
She's in so much pain.
There we go. Okay, what's your plan? No, shit. No. Fuck. Oh. She can get a new one from there. Or something she can use, at least. This is so nerve-wracking. Okay, well done. At least she's extremely good at stuff like
Well,
this.
she's an engineer. So.
Yeah.
I believe a proximity detonator has been set. I'm using an improvised radio. I don't know what channel this is or even if it's working. But if you hear this, please respond. But do not, I repeat, do not approach this ship.
How the shit is she gonna get out of there then? What if Drama hears it?
She's not gonna be happy.
It's definitely not the same vibe aboard this ship as like we saw earlier.
Yeah, it's fine. See? It's all okay.
It's not okay.
Lay off.
Have mind. That's your mess. You clean it up.
Whoops. So that's what it looks like when you spill water.
Interesting.
There's the family we saw.
Yeah. And now reality hits.
Yeah.
Any ships the Free Navy attacks will send out a mayday. It might help narrow our search area.
Good thing.
Are they gonna hear?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
We just got a message from the Razorback.
Have they retransmitted her message?
Naomi. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No, it's the wrong fucking...
If you get this message, tell James Holden I'm in distress. I have no nav control. Please retransmit.
No.
We should blow up Palace Station. Show Inaros and the rest of the belt that they shouldn't have fucked with us.
No.
I agree we need a response, but it has to be the right one.
My job isn't to assess morality. This is simply what we need to do.
Always include morality.
We need to strike back at theirs. Their blood is on his hands, not yours.
You're playing right into his
Blood
hand.
on our hands before this is over.
Well, if it's more theirs, I'll take it.
Felix. Fuck. I understand the anger.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Definitely.
Now talk to Avasarala. There's a reason why you, like, approached her. No.
No.
I'm happy we might get, like, most of the crew together again, but I don't want them to fucking die together. What is she?
She's just completely shutting down.
No, like, She's putting on the suit for a reason. Hmm? Why? She's got a plan. I just have no idea what it is.
We picked up a distress call. You're from Naomi, Nagata.
What's the situation?
Put 2 and 2 together. Remember what?
Of course, for that ship.
Philip said.
DeWalt and Motang will remain here to continue the salvage.
You can't help her.
Would you know?
Because she did. You watched her walk out of an airlock. Instead of stay with the family she abandoned.
You're lying.
Naomi Nagata was a traitor to the belt. And now she did.
Marina!
Shit. What is she gonna do?
She lost the last person. She thinks.
I know.
This is the last one.
She got it.
This is my
Oh, that's why she.
Oh, she's taking out certain words.
Yeah.
So it's gonna say something else.
Go 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 go. Please tell me that worked.
What did it say?
Distress call just stopped. It wasn't supposed to. Could it be Naomi? It can't be. She's dead.
What if she's not?
Oh, what the fuck?
Tell James Holden I'm in control. This is so ominous!
Yeah, it really is. That was such a tension-filled episode. They all are.
In different ways.
Alright, that was episode 8. Only 2 more to go. And we are just building and building and building, and I think, yeah, in these last 2 episodes that we're gonna get,
It's gonna go down.
It's gonna explode. Not, I don't hope, literally with the ship that Naomi is on, that one is gonna explode when either the Razorback comes close, or, Drama's ship, or the Rocinante. Like, we don't want any of those people to die, but everybody's just on the edge right now. Everybody in every situation. Like the most, weirdly enough, the most calm situation in a way was with Amos and Peaches. And that's, going on in a Baltimore that's just
Washed away.
Yeah. Destroyed. And yeah, Earth in general it's a situation that is hopefully just temporary, but it's holy fuck. So many people in distress all over the place. But yeah, let's start there. They got to Eric, at least.
Yeah.
And good thing that Amos brought Clarissa, because it seems like what she said is kind of what actually convinced Eric that, okay, we should go for this. Like, you can start anew. You don't have to just stay rooted to where you're from all the time.
You did anyway.
Maybe, yeah. Or at least that's the sentiment from that woman in she was like in the prison there. And it might be a bit of an overall theme, this whole thing about, things change, don't look back, go forward, or mourn what you lost, but you need to move on. And I don't know, like we got it from several places, also in Drama's family, like that guy just saying it outright.
Yeah. I was thinking Naomi was kind of knowing that she was dead, or, having that thought process that, yeah, I'm dead, but at least I can try my best not to take down the people I love with me. Or
yes.
anyone else for that matter.
Yes. Hopefully I can stop this fucking thing from broadcasting, or at least not I couldn't stop it, but I can change it in a way that maybe they're gonna stay away. How, like, I really want her to get out of there, obviously. But it's just like, how is that gonna happen? Because it is a proximity alert thing going on. Like, if any ship gets too close, it's gonna explode. And she doesn't have oxygen. She doesn't have enough oxygen to just, like, go out in space, and then, like, she can't like, I don't know. Fuck.
Perhaps it's remotely controlled, right? So because we did see that Corral was kind of puzzled.
Oh yes, he's keeping an eye on it. But
they're all sure that she's dead.
Yeah.
And maybe because Drummer is on the ship where Corral is, maybe Drummer is going to convince her or force her to stop the bomb, or like.
No, but it was proximity. It was a proximity bomb, so it's not something you control from afar. It's made so that if anyone gets close, that's when it explodes.
Yeah, I know what it is, but maybe it's something that you could actually control from distance still, even though it's a proximity bomb.
Yeah, it just seems like, why would they? I don't know why they would, like, put in a failsafe. That, like, why would they need to stop the bomb if they're so sure it's gonna work, and they were so sure that she's dead? But you might be right, definitely. Like,
it was just a suggestion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we want there to be some sort of option there so that Naomi doesn't die. And I hope that you're right, definitely, because that's a way. That's a clear way that if they can remotely, send a signal, and then the bomb will just deactivate. That could do it. Other than that, it's just, yeah, how exactly is she gonna get out of that situation? And man, but we know the Razorback, at least it's heading straight for her. So someone is coming. Someone is on their way. Alex and Bobby, who are two characters that we don't want to lose as well. We don't want to lose any of the people that we care about. But yeah, sorry, just quickly back to the Amos situation. I hope that they're going to be able to get off the planet, at least, and that this plan is, I'm sure it's not going to be that easy, just going there and just grabbing a ship and there you go. Or maybe it is. But that's at least a situation where Clarissa and her family, the fact that they are rich, like it helps them at least a little bit, that she's royalty, like Eric called her, even though she's a totally different person now. And we of course found out in this episode, got it confirmed that yes, Sin, he died, and it was the most likely outcome. I was just holding on to that little thread of hope because I really enjoyed his character, and I was hoping that it wasn't, what Naomi did, it wasn't gonna result in his death. Yeah, and then Marco just straight up blamed Philip instead.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was all about. But you could see when Sin, he was almost as soon as Naomi left or the doors open, that he kind of, it looked like he kind of gasped, and that gasp must have been at that moment where his lungs were basically exploding inside of him and collapsing, or exploding, and he died very quickly. That's what happens when you are not prepared for deep space.
Yes, like Naomi was. Once again, fuck Marco, man. It's
F Marco.
F Marco all the way.
Through the rings and back.
Yeah. And what, like, we didn't even get to, like, we saw, of course, that Philip was very distraught about this. And then, as I just mentioned, then Marco just laid the blame on him as well, just after Philip thought, like, watching his mom, even though he just got to know her, or he was getting to know her, watching her walk out the airlock and thinking, oh, okay, my mom is dead now. Oh, and it's also my fault that, like, part of, like, a person who I consider family is dead as well. Great. Like, where is he? Just mentally at the moment, headspace wise, is I'm sure we're gonna see that.
He's so conflicted. And I hope that he's starting to see how he's manipulated by his own father. Oh, it's so sick to say that, but yeah, it's. I really hope that he's starting to realize this, and the more he see his father getting frustrated and desperate, that his image is starting to crack now, and suddenly Philip is starting to see all of this that his mother has been warning him about. His whole like hero image, like, it's starting to crack, and it's starting to show the real psychopath, the real narcissist underneath. And of course it's so conflicting for him, because he's always thought of his father as some almost like a deity of some sort, like a god or something, and then suddenly he realizes maybe he's not.
Yeah, at least putting him on a pedestal and finding out now that my father's maybe not the man that I thought. So the possibility of him maybe doing something, going against Marco, going against the Free Navy, it's there. We got another person who might also do something that's gonna go against the Free Navy, and that's Drummer. She's also, in a lot of pain at the moment, because she also was just told that Naomi is dead, and she cares a lot about Naomi.
She lost the last person.
Yes, she lost Ashford, she lost Fred, and now she thinks that Naomi's dead as well, and she just went for the bottle. Didn't just put the cap on like she did early in the season. No, she just went for it, and it's completely just, I don't know exactly what's going on inside of her head. If she's thinking, like, if she's in a state of, I'm just giving up, there's nothing more to fight for, or is she contemplating doing something? We'll see. I hope she's gonna do something, at least, and that is, how you can defeat Marco, is from the inside, in a way. If both Philip and Drama does something, and maybe more people are gonna go against him. I don't know. It's not that we've really seen that many people inside of his organization speaking against him, except for Sin, who's now dead, unfortunately. But just seeing Drama with her family now, and that tension that's there, so different from what we saw earlier. Even though we got a little moment there with the water spilling out and they were laughing, and then as you said, rightly so, then reality hit, and it was just back to that, oh fuck, we are in a shit situation. Like, they all agree that yes, we made the right call, otherwise we would be dead by now. But it's still, like, it's not an easy decision at all. It's like either you side with the bad guy or you die. That's
the choice is already made for you.
It pretty much is, and like none of those two options, like you don't want any of those two options. But if those are your only options, then then your choice is kind of made. If you want to stay alive, that is. And someone who is actually doing a good job staying alive is Naomi. She's really fighting.
Yeah.
And that whole back and forth, and putting on the suit and taking it off, and almost like running out of air many times in a row. Just the toll that her body has taken from being in the vacuum of space. Damn, those scenes. And once again, the acting, my god. She's doing such a good job.
Exactly.
You can really you can feel the pain with her, and also with Drama in the scene where she just went nuts and screamed. That's also amazing acting.
Yeah, and I can't help but think that she must have been in her, like, at least the last trimester of her pregnancy at this point. She must have been, like, highly pregnant, and I can't stop thinking about, like, be careful about the blood pressure.
Don't hurt the baby. I'm sure
stuff might happen.
Yeah. I'm sure they had it all under control.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she knew what she was doing, and I love that she's such a bubbly and fun person in real life. And then she's playing this very serious character, but doing such a good job with it. But back to Naomi, it was just like the tension all the way through every scene with her. It was almost like not a lot of dialogue except for that message just going on and on and on in the background. Then she turned it off and turned it on again. And then we also got it in the credits with like the changes that she made to it, and that was very ominous as fuck.
And the music as well.
Yeah. Some way to end the episode. I was sitting there and thinking, okay, are we gonna get like, are we gonna get, you know, the reunion in this episode? And we was getting closer and closer to the end, and it was like, no, of course they're saving it for the last two. Yeah, they're still building to the climax of this season.
There's a lot of building. This one is actually just pure building.
Yeah, pure build up. It's like almost like a season of Game of Thrones, where it's like build up from episode 1 to 8, and then 9, and especially 9, and then 10 as well. Maybe it's like the big climax, or it was at least in some of the earlier seasons of Game of Thrones, as far as I remember. It feels weird bringing that series up sometimes.
Yeah, but it's people have been referring to Expanse as Game of Thrones in space.
That's true. That is true. And even George R. R. Martin, like, he's a big fan of The Expanse as well. I think he has good taste. And then lastly, the situation on Luna. Felix, my man, damn. I thought we could trust you. And once I totally understand the anger. I understand the want, the need to like strike back. We want revenge. We want justice. But you don't get that by potentially just killing more innocent people. It's not, and I know he said like it's not my job to include morality. It's just what is the best option. But I think you should always include morality in some sense, at least. I know sometimes the choices that are there doesn't really allow for a lot of morality, just like with Drummist and her family's choice. We already talked about how that was just, no matter which way they went, it was a shit choice that they had to make. And kind of the same deal here, because yes, they do have to do maybe something to fight back or go against Marco, and they're not just gonna just let him do whatever he wants. But going after like a whole station where, yes, there is probably a lot of sympathizers there to Marco's cause, but there is definitely a lot of innocent people too. So the fact that the new Secretary General called in Felix, and only Felix, to talk to him, or we don't know if he talked to Avasarala, but at least we didn't see it. It's just like, oh man, you just... She's the one who saved Earth. I know it was like Felix helped as well.
Yeah, but he pulled out before she helped.
Yeah, like
he pulled out.
Yeah, he was about to give up as well, and then it just happened. Like Avasarala was the only one trying to warn everybody before it happened, before the first rock hit. So it's just, come on, listen to her. You must have learned by now.
And she also possibly lost someone very dear to her, and she's still keeping her morality. She's still not going, I need justice, I need revenge.
No.
She's only thinking about what's best for like everyone.
Yes.
And she even explained that Palace Station is not a military target the way that Deimos was.
Yeah, it's not a military base.
No, it's not, and that's why they shouldn't do it, because these people, there are a lot of innocents, and you know, painting all belters the same are first off going to radicalize the rest of the belt, and also just, it's not good. Like, it's just not cool.
No, it's not cool, definitely. But yeah, one of the more important points there being, it's going to radicalize the rest of the belters. If you do something like this, or at least more of them are going to go against you, or more of them are going to join Marco's cause. So it's not going to help them in the end to do this. It's not going to be a show of strength in the way that they want it to be. It's not going to be maybe intimidating. It's just going to feed into what Marco wants. Exactly. And he's not going to care that like more innocent people are dying, not even if it's belters.
No.
We saw how he treated the people who said no to him. And like, we're not buying that they attacked him. Like, come on.
No.
Why would, like, that's...
But yeah, it's we read a very nice tweet about like a guy who was kind of analyzing Marco, and he was just pointing out that Marco wants to be an inner so badly that he tries to basically be the king of the Belters, but he still does not see himself as a Belter. He sees himself as a messiah or like a ruler, like an Alexander the Great for the Belters, and he does not see, like, he's not on the same level. He sees himself as above that level.
Yes, and he keeps
Belters.
referring to the Belt and the Belters as being weak, and they used to be weak, and we need to do this, and we need to do what I say, and then we can get stronger if we act like this. And he's just always putting himself above others. And then there's also the fact that was also brought up in that tweet that he doesn't have any tattoos, whereas most of the other Belters, they do. Like, he's distancing himself. He's still,
He wants to be an inner so bad. Like, he walks like them, he talks like them, he looks like them.
He can talk like them. He's not doing it in the series, but apparently in the books.
It's even more
apparent.
That he taught himself how to speak like an inner and dress like an inner and, basically be an inner. But to a certain, and then of course he's using his Belter to either manipulate with the Belters, and or when he gets upset and he starts to lose control. And I just think it was such a nice analysis of his character that he does not see himself as a Belter. He sees himself as an elevated person, and he wants to be inners so badly. He does not see all the miserableness about
No,
Earth.
he only sees like the version of the inners that has always been on top, and
the peacocks.
Like he doesn't see like the people on basic at all.
No.
That's not his. Nope, it doesn't even enter his mind probably. Do you remember the name of the guy who tweeted that out?
His name was Dom something. Dom Audi.
All right, go look up that guy on Twitter and then read all those tweets. It's a really good kind of deep dive into some of Marco's psyche, or at least it's a way that you can analyze him, and I think he's pretty spot on. But other than that, I only have one last thing, and that's just about the Rocinante. I hope Bull is not gonna like really go against Holden in that way, or he's gonna stop him because he doesn't want to risk his life saving Holden's girlfriend or saving Naomi. So I don't hope there's like some sort of like potential mutiny forming there from Bull. I do trust the guy. Like, he seems decent, and he has been on Holden's side so far, but sometimes he can also seem a little bit dickish. So we'll see.
But maybe it's ironically the thing that's gonna save their lives.
Oh yeah,
possibly.
That's right.
Because if they're going for Naomi
and Bull is like, nope, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna convince Holden to not do it, or maybe at gunpoint. I hope not. We'll see. That was at least just a thought I had, that I don't want things to get that bad aboard the Rocinante. Anywho, that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 8, Hard Vacuum. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.